Okay, so we're back again, and we've got the machine shut off now, and we're getting ready to swing down this ID attachment. Now, of course, just for the video, we don't have the splash guard, and we don't have the big cover that goes over this, and that stuff you can see on the still photos and on our website. So anyway, normally you might have to take the tailstock off, but I think I could just push this out of the way enough and release. There's a little lever back here that needs to be released that holds it up there. And we're bringing this down. And there's a belt that goes on here. This would normally get bolted to the face there. All right, a couple of things about this Toyota and with the ID grinding. You do have automatic table movement, but you don't have any automatic infeed. The infeed, when you're doing internal grinding, is done by hand. You can set up a little reciprocating movement here by putting the two stops right together. Of course, it has to be switched from the external wheel to the ID wheel, and from the auto mode here to the settings mode to allow you to go in and out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the hydraulics on and the spindle. Now, I don't have this set up in proper relation. Of course, you'd want to have a faceplate on here or a chuck or whatever else. We could bring the slide in, but it will not allow you to move it out now because it thinks that you might be inside of a bore. So what it has to, there's another switch mounted over here that can be slid around, and when you have this set up with the tailstock off and everything in the right position and your head moved over, you can get this dog to line up with this proximity switch. And only when the dog is on the proximity switch will the machine allow the head to go back. So the operator would have to do his grinding and then manually, also there's a coarse feed here, come out of the part so that this dog was on top of this. If I had a piece of metal, the idea is when you set up your job that you're grinding, you want to make sure that you move the table so that the wheel, the ID grinding wheel, is out of the bore, and then set this switch up so that only when the wheel is out of the bore will the dog be over this switch, which now allows you to back this up. So that's what that's all about. So that's your ID grinding attachment. The controls all work. There is no spark out, as I said. There's no automatic infeed or pick feed in the internal grinding mode. You can set up the dogs to go back and forth, but I'm just a little too tight right here, right now. Also, there is a coolant system for the machine that sits back here. There's an electrical cabinet behind the machine, as well as another one behind the curtain that we don't really show right now, but you'll see in the photographs. The hydraulic unit is mounted over here on the right side. It's a nice looking grinder. It's original paint. And of course we have other machines here, the same quality and the same size. So feel free to contact us. Thank you very much.